You just wasted 60 seconds of my life and I still have no idea what you do for your money.
Exactly.
So, Your Honor,
That's what I'm trying to determine. What do you do for your money?
We'll be doing more.
No. I'm not asking you what you will be doing. I want to know what you do to pay your bills.
Right now, honestly, I'm dependent right now currently much on like public aid
Okay,
in order to just get by, yeah.
okay.
Which is what makes that complex a little, the question complex for me sometimes.
When you were working, what did you do?
Oh, I've done a lot of partnerships in corporate marketing, major stints as well in the rehab industry, and other partnerships as well in the philanthropy. And I'm
Okay, but ma'am, this is not a difficult question.
looking-
I keep trying to figure out what you do when you work and somebody pays you, and you keep throwing out partnerships, which means nothing to me. Do
right
you clean toilets? Do you wait tables? Do you set up websites? What do you do when you work for money? Good morning. Go ahead, Mr. Hadley.
Josh Hadley, appearing on behalf of the client from Ms. Don, really standing for the council. I'll let you, I think they have, so they are, right? We talked about it, I'm just comfortable with it. Are you okay with me representing today? Absolutely. Ms. Don, love the conversation, also a chance to pre-try this matter. We have reached a resolution, Your Honor. We will be taking the reduced charge, the 0 point of offense of fail to display valid license, no operator's license.
I just had an Attorney Michon flashback. Because she always starts with, we've had a lovely conversation.
Your Honor, I don't walk and be like,
Every place she starts that way.
I guess I should stop saying that once because you might start implying when I don't say that, and be like.
That wasn't a lovely conversation.
With this last guy? No, she just been a very pleasant to deal with.
Thank you to the court as well and everyone today.
Oh, you're welcome.
As well. That sounds great. Thank you.
All right, so you've discussed your rights and options. Yes?
Yeah.
You understand those rights and the options they give you? And you understand the possible penalty for the no valid operator license on person charged?
Yeah.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to that charge today?
It's possible.
And you're doing so freely and voluntarily, correct? Okay. Did you drive a vehicle in the township of Huron on August 12, 2025? At that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Indeed.
I'll accept your plea and dismiss the original charge. What's the status of the license now?
So financial has been the big obstacle. She was given a couple names of very competent DLAT attorney.
Good,
Hearings,
good.
but it's
You
expensive.
gotta have the money, yeah.
She got the money. So she's still in the process. We did discuss that, fail to display could also set that whole process back a little bit. But at the end of the day,
Not as much as the DW allows.
so this is the best outcome for her at this point, because the clock will start running on this issue right away. She can keep working on getting the money together, working on the packet.
Yep.
Yeah, I explained to her, if she hits a point where she feels that she doesn't need an attorney, she would still need to go out and get a substance abuse evaluator.
Yeah.
So she's got a great plan, I think, looking forward.
Good.
She just gotta get some money together. to
Good.
get it done.
All right, I'm gonna give you some advice you didn't ask for. Hire the attorney. Even if you gotta wait longer until you got the money to hire the attorney, because my experience sitting here talking to people in your shoes is people lose a lot of time trying to do it without the attorney. Right? So yeah, they saved the money, but they might have had a license a year ago if they would have come up with the money. You follow me? Or maybe 2 years ago.
And I will say from years of doing those hearings, when somebody has made an accidental mistake on a date, the Secretary of State DLAT hearings will make it, once the attorney
Right?
steps in, their problem of what was
Right.
previously filed.
Right.
So
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard to come in and like an electrician says, if you just would have hired me to do this the first time, it'd have been cheap. But you try to fix it yourself and now it's gonna be expensive.
Right. Right.
So I would agree with the judge. If you feel that you have completely exhausted all ends, being able to find somebody to do this, I don't know if my name and number will be on anything, but I'll give you some free.
Yeah.
I'm too busy to do any of those right now, but you're not ready right now, any of those, so
That you're beyond.
it was.
You can always get it from us if,
Today's the day. I need to sign anything?
No, you're good.
Oh.
See the court downstairs before the cashier before she goes.
yeah, I'm gonna sentence you. I haven't gotten there yet. Are you working?
Right now I'm not working.
When's the last time you worked?
It's hard to stay on payroll, but I'm always like in development of major partnerships. So today is also critical and just knocking something else off the boards in terms of what I gotta get to next.
So hold on, what do you, when you say developing partnerships, what do you mean?
Oh, man. So most of my work is done in the community. Same with our law enforcement partners that we're also critical on this topic as well that we're discussing today. And some of the
It's okay, you're good.
yeah, I'm just getting carried away. It is so beautiful in here today, so I'm happy for the result today. For as far as work, that also depends on some of the tires I have.
Okay, but hold on. You just wasted 60 seconds of my life and I still have no idea what you do for your money.
Exactly.
So Your Honor,
That's what I'm trying to determine. What do you do for your money?
We'll be doing more.
No, 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 no. I'm not asking you what you will be doing. I want to know what you do to pay your bills.
Right now, honestly, I'm dependent right now currently much on like public aid
Okay,
in order to just get by, yeah.
okay.
Which is what makes that complex a little, the question complex for me sometimes.
When you were working, what did you do?
Oh, I've done a lot of partnerships in corporate marketing, major stints as well in the rehab industry, and other partnerships as well in the philanthropy. And I'm
Okay,
looking-
but ma'am, this is not a difficult question. I keep trying to figure out what you do when you work and somebody pays you, and you keep throwing out partnerships, which means nothing to me. Do
right
you clean toilets? Do you wait tables? Do you set up websites? What do you do when you work for money?
a little bit of all of that. Right now, I'm currently unemployed.
I got that. Right, right. So the last time somebody paid you to do some task, what was that task?
Good question. Sorry, I'm having a moment. My intellectual disability can sometimes impede my
And
ability to respond quickly.
we did discuss that before coming in today, so some of the mental, or the health conditions she has, I think, also been part of the employment,
Okay.
scenario that she's got, is that?
Yes, and the transportation, thank you for mentioning that. The transportation issues, which
Right.
we're actively trying, and I get caught up with the deal, as you said,
Mhm.
Right, right.
sometimes. So right now, I wouldn't say it's like going through a low, but I do need to strive for better, like you said, especially employment is critical.
Okay. All right. Anything else I should consider?
Just, no, Your Honor, then, like I mentioned, that I think she understands what's in front of her and has a good plan, moving forward to get the license back.
Correct, can I add too,
Sure.
since this was back in August, I'm glad there's a result today, hopefully. And additional, I've been using trusted partnerships, Uber and Lyft, to take my rides, which is more expensive and incurs costs, which also speaks to the lack thereof of a job right now.
Right.
So, yeah, just proud to be in Huron Township, Glory Arm.
And it would state that Miss Caitlin Foley Carter did a whole driving history to make sure that this hasn't been,
Mhm.
an ongoing.
Right.
It did reflect there has been no new recent
Okay.
traffic. I think this past summer was the last time we.
Yeah.
Got it.
I do my best to maintain adherence to the law in any given moment. However, there are some days such as the one we're discussing today.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. I'm going to put you on a 12-month non-reporting probation, no new charges, and no driving until you get a license.
Absolutely.
The reason I do that is because I'm going to give you a break on the sentencing today. And if I make a mistake, this gives me a chance to fix it, because if you drive again, I can fix it. Are you reading between the lines? I'm going to let you off easy today, but if you drive before you're legal, I'm going to hammer you.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Fines and costs on this file are $350. Can't pay it today, go downstairs and get your options explained to you.
And you said 12 months non-reporting.
Non-reporting. That means just stay out of trouble and do not drive until you get your license. All right. Good luck.
You have.
Thank you.
Dismissing the case?
Go downstairs, see the cashier.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
You.
Mr. Ballich. Okay, I got that noted on mine.
I gotta take a nap now.
And I go quick. When I got my coffee and I'm wound up in the mornings, I got left in the dust about halfway through our conversation.
So I just got a text from Amy Smith, who's on the task force with Dora. Are you still on? No signing time out? I'm assuming, like, are you saying you're not signing anymore?
Oh.
I think I'm back with you guys this afternoon.
Yeah.
You taking off to lunch or you
He went, or
I-
sentencing.
I'm probably gonna take off if I can get out of there.
Okay, at some point today, I want to give you an update on how everything went
She
yesterday.
won like shit.
That's what I was told.
Right.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you maybe be able to fill me in on more. I just got more,
Yeah.
like.
Well,
minimalist.
I talked to Mariah and then I talked to the mayor. So yeah, we'll talk.
And I just so we're all kind of seeing the same thing and making
Yeah.
sure we're looking at it the right way. And Heather, I think, Rob gave you my.
Yes, I have the original.
Look.
Hello, what's going on?
We're having a caption and everything instead of just walking in and.
No, I'm back on the bench right now. Yeah, I shot a big cat.
I was looking for it in the last.
Finish.
Shoot. Actually, that's a pretty good size. Yeah, I guess big, so just it's pretty fine there, but. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to.
I-
We just, all of us just are like, hey, we'll just show up and we'll just say, it. That's
Yeah.
cheap, it saves everyone money.
Yeah.
Super Dora.
That was the day I was like.
Well, it's a very fun. Okay.
The Tarski?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay. He'll be up. Is he gonna be gone for a minute, Heather, do you know?
I'm doing go look in his office.
I'll go in a second. Nope, here he is. Spotlight. Look, Tarski. Thank you.
Mr. Bowditch, your appearance for Latarski.
Your Honor, Chairman Bouch, hearing on behalf of Mr. Latarski, sir, could you tell the judge your name correctly?
Sure, Evan Edward Latarski.
Thank you. Give me a minute. Hey, swear or affirm that the information contained in the affidavit is true to the best of your information, knowledge, and belief.
Yes, I do.
All right, send it on the fax and then just text me when it's sent because I got to go over to another part of the building to find it. Okay, thanks. I'm sorry, Mr. Bowditch, go ahead.
Today's that's arraigned in this matter for reading and standing. We've also had a chance to try this case, Your Honor. It is a matter of operating while physically impaired, living understanding the original charge, operating under the influence of liquor. And open intox would be dismissed, the speeding ticket we already.
Actually posted bond on the speeding ticket. They didn't pay it.
Oh, then it's going to be dismissed.
All right. Mr. Latarski, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Bowditch?
Yes, sir.
You understood all that information?
1 second.
Good.
And using it against you, don't we had other cases coming to the court. This is a great staff.
Oh, okay.
They only used it as a fault.
I see, you got it.
So that money is in the bank.
Okay, no problem.
But that gives the judge permission since you did.
Dismiss, put the bond on the middle.
So we need to thank the staff. They did a very good job.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. Not the B ticket, though. It's the C ticket. B is dismissed. All right. And did you discuss with Mr. Bowditch the possible penalty on today's charge? And you understood that? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to that added charge? And are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bowditch, if you would voir dire, incident date October 29.
October 29th, Mr. Latarski, this is what I mean.
Yes,
At that time, sir, had you been drinking?
yes.
What had you been drinking?
Beer.
You. How many years?
If I had to take a guess, between 6 and 7, maybe 8. I was with my father-in-law at dinner and whatever.
You stopped by the police. Did they ask you to take breath?
They did.
Did you have any reason to doubt or challenge the validity of that test?
No,
If you understand, the results were 0.18. Is that the word?
I believe so, yes, yes.
Do you believe because of the consumption of that alcohol, your ability to drive a vehicle was impaired on that day?
Yes, it was.
Your Honor, defense is satisfied.
So am I. I'll dismiss the original charges in keeping with the agreement with the prosecutor's office. I'm going to continue your bond. I'm going to send you downstairs to talk to the probation department. They're going to schedule for you to come back and be interviewed by probation, and they'll tell you when your sentencing date is, and that's when the three of us will have another conversation. You understand all that? Any questions? You're good to go. Downstairs. You're welcome. What's going on out there?
But
He goes down and talks to.
Probation. Yep.
Yeah, I believe I had one more. So you go down to probation, as you get to the last step on the ladder,
okay,
you go straight across through the first probation.
okay.
You just have the choose. From the judge to the. They've got to be there.
All right, perfect.
So yeah, obviously a great step.
I can be helpful.
Are the violations and sentencing still in your show causes?
Yes,
Okay, there's.
I think they're still on my desk.
Oh,
Everything good?
Sorry,
Everything good?
yeah, we're going to address a bond violation.
On who?
Ashley Burgess. I emailed her and Ms. Chow on December 23rd about it, but I didn't hear back, so I don't know if they just wanted to do something quick or.
She did.
Yes.
Oh.
Sandra's her attorney and Josh was gonna pitch her, but now that he's taking a different turn, I think. We're just gonna address the bond violations and then ask.
Is held against standards of that part of it? Okay.
He's talking to her.
So are we're adjourning it out though?
Yeah, ultimately.
Okay.
I just need to find out if the department wants to issue new charges or not. Another informing mysteries that was set up on probation. It's after even though it's Saturday, but they're not compliant. So you just want me to send you an email?
Yep, and then I'll schedule it for a show class. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
let's see how she'll let you downstairs. It's so funny because he used to live outside and they didn't have heat in that house. And now he's wearing his pajamas and he comes downstairs with his blanket still on him.
Oh my gosh. It's like, no, I don't want to go outside.
No, not at all. Now you have to, he has his pajamas on, I put on his little Carhartt jacket that I put him in. And then even when you open the door, and he feels the cold and he does it, so you have to like give him a little nudge.
Oh my god. Keep it flying boots.
Oh, I can only imagine. Yeah. I had to organize his closet the other day because he has so many sweaters. And
Let's see, real weeks.
he loves being cozy.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I seen one, dog bed that, like, they go inside and it's like a burrow. No, he doesn't.
On the couch because we're teaching, it gets a trainer that comes to the house and he's learning place and that's his sick place. So that's cool. We had our first, we're doing, we're trying to socialize him because we don't know how. We used to look at neighbors' dogs and stuff, but you don't know situations.
Mhm.
So, they did a training session where the trainer brought her dog. And it was like a neutral territory and they stayed separate, but we were training Sherlock while that dog was there. So eventually, they
Yeah,
got
okay, nice.
doing very well. He was very scared for the first.
Oh, was
Right
it?
behind me. You know.
Oh my god. Now, did your dad watch him whenever you guys go on vacation or whatever, or?
My mom watched him. One day, something happened somewhere. My mom stayed over.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. She was like, this look right on top of me, but yeah. Because.
You.
100%. And so like looking back because now it's been 2 years since it's August. And then I like Home Hop, it shows the among the two of them. And Sherlock was always the small spoon. Which is awkward, but that's what he does now. Like he has to be the small spoon while we're sleeping and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
So it's still the same way.
That's too funny. We'll have one we have a, bond violation.
See if you got that email from Amy.
Okay.
Print it, I'll sign it and scan
Okay.
it. think I just figured out another way to sign them.
Good.
What's new?
Judge,
Same more, right?
Same.
Why that woman stock in case. You got some questions.
Second.
Maybe problems.
They truly are. There's not worse, I don't think.
So often, so just. Yeah, they don't know, we should just.
No.
I had one, this wasn't a neighbor situation, but it's the same thing. We're losing our freaking mind. I had a case, oh, Charlie, phone nursing. Okay, I have one. You guys driving to 75, right? You're in the left lane. I'm in the left, inside lane, slowly, and we both start to go in the middle lane at the same time. I notice first, I honk my horn. So it's, you give me one of these, oh, my bad, get over, right? I drive up, I punch you, drive up close to you and point a freaking gun at you. It's like. I had an occasion talking to a bunch of middle school kids last week. And I told them, I said, people don't automatically assign the most negative motivation to somebody else's actions that you could possibly feel. Right? Just maybe just be willing to say, oh, he screwed up, because we all screwed up, right? But he might. And the funny thing is, he's the nicest guy in the world, Heather knows. And listen to this.
I had to print a black and white.
That's all right.
Okay.
Mr. Rick,
Yes.
so I told this story last week, there's a couple of lunch, and he was there. He said, I think he's having me this morning. He was pulling out Myers. He looks like ZZ Top. He's got long, gray beard, you know, he really looks like,
Doesn't he still wear, doesn't he wear over?
he wears overalls or his weapons if he's on the floor.
That's all he does.
Just about all he wears. Nicest guy in the world. And he's like, what is Rick? Rick's pushing 7. He's pulling out of Myers, and he said, I didn't think I was, hogging the entryway. Some guy came in, I'm trying to get out, he's trying to get in. He honks his horn and flipped me off. He said, I stopped, I rolled down the window, I'm like, he backs up and starts to give Rick lip. And Rick's like, he said, I should have done it. He said, hey, brother, do you want me to step out of the truck? And this is a young guy. Young guy said, I'll whoop your ass, old man. And Rick said, I'm willing to give it a go if you are. Just like that, And at that point, the guy pulls off, right? And Rick's like, I should. I'm like, yeah, but Rick, you didn't bump cars now? It's like, what the hell? How are you?
Good, Judge, how are you?
I'm doing real well.
Wow.
Are you the new Sumter prosecutor?
Well, we're transitioning, yeah,
Good.
I'll be doing
Good.
it, but he got smart all of a sudden.
Took him a long time.
Yeah, 30 years.
I think it was more than.
Yes, he's been doing it at least 30 years.
Well, in the past year and a half,
He's been
he
talking.
retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to see you.
Oh, thank you, you too. Long time, they changed, you got a nice facility here, the whole thing is very nice.
Yeah. Well, Lisa's not on her phone, pretty. This
That's a
is
T.
a follow-up on that,
Oh, okay,
there.
yeah.
Oh,
They're bringing in one more.
that's a bond violation.
No, it's just I'm sorry, please
Okay.
push, I think.
Could be. Yeah. It's done.
Fine, mine comes time.
Well, I mean, it's-
Anything else smooth from,
Yeah,
All right,
that's very
today?
good.
okay, no, questions about the light you do it, like you do it?
Oh, no, we both on what you said.
Okay, okay,
Unless he might have questions, I'll let you know.
yeah, okay.
We'd bring you in.
So we'll be here Monday. We're doing code stuff Monday. That would be
Oh,
different.
the ordinance violations,
That's kind of a different, docket.
yeah. That one might have some Zooms, so bring in that's our day for Zoom day. We're no longer gonna have Zooms on Thursdays, except for pre-hearings from attorneys.
Okay.
Hey, I'm
Otherwise.
gonna grab my road.
Okay, sir.
We've gotten that.
Well, this one
Okay, yeah.
is, yeah, the Rob, Factors.
Yeah.
He's not bringing us, you know that. So. I could use my phone too, so that'll be fine. So, well, let's do more. Let's sit around for learning.
Yes.
We'll get here and get a lot of violation. You could. I'm sorry, Burgess.
Dwayne Bush.
The regular,
Next one will be Burgess Church.
Thank you.
board, there's not, regular, you have to make this worship. You got that name direct, please?
Dwayne Bush. Thank you.
Your Honor, today's the date time set for the pre-trial in this. We do have an executed plea, we can settle it. I agree with you, before you pleading guilty to it happening. Cooperating while listening to impaired, understanding.
Thank you. Mr. Bush, did you discuss with Mr. Bowditch your rights and options? You understand all that good stuff?
Yes.
And do you understand the possible penalty for operating while impaired? Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty to that charge freely and voluntarily today? Mr. Bowditch, if you would voir dire.
Let's see.
1128.
In Sumter Township,
Yes.
had you been drinking, sir, on that day?
Yes.
What did you been drinking? Cognac. Nice choice, sir. Sir, we.
Yes.
Did you take a break? You have to now to challenge the validity of this?
Yeah.
Do you believe it was, I think, a 0.1? Do you believe because of the consumption of that alcohol, your ability to drive? Was there for that age?
Yes.
Then satisfied, Your Honor.
So is the court. Mr. Bush, I'll accept your plea to that charge. I'll dismiss the original counts in keeping with the agreement with the prosecutor's office. I'm going to send you downstairs right now to set up with probation, a date to come back and be interviewed by probation, and they'll also schedule your sentencing date, and that's when the three of us are going to have our next conversation. You understand that? In the meantime, I'm going to put you on a personal bond. First condition is obvious, stay out of trouble. Second condition is pretty obvious, participate with probation to get in for the meeting, interview, and back for the sentencing. And thirdly, do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance unless you've got a doctor's script. That means no marijuana, no alcohol. Can you live with those rules?
Yes.
Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court amount of $1,000 if you mess up on bond? Understand if you mess up on bond, we put you in jail. It's going to cost money to get you out. Any questions from myself or Mr. Bowden? Downstairs, they'll call you up to the counter of probation. You're welcome. People versus Ashley Burgess.
Good morning, Your Honor. Josh Hadley, standing in for brother counsel, Sammer Jagala, for behalf of Miss Ashley. Sorry. Stepped on her cape and got out of it.
Caitlin Floyd Fire, I'm being the assumption.
Thank you. And I've got two files, both from October 23, both the same charge. Looks like we've got a pretrial schedule for today. Right? What are we doing?
We don't have a date, this, Burgess was arraigned, but
Looks like December 11.
issued a bond condition specifically that Ms. Burgess wasn't to have contact with either of the two victims. I received a phone call from Officer Lalovich on December 22nd, along with an email with a 57 page supplement showing that there's been consistent contact. Many of these have been threatening in nature, say things like go die, drink bleach. Some of them are more colorful than others. There were statements made that the court can't protect them. There were photos taken of their vehicles at their residence and sent to them. I'm just asking that the personal bond be revoked, some sort of cash bond be issued prior to entering the hearing.
Your Honor, I have reviewed, not in full detail, because we don't have the supplemental report yet available. And I know it's kind of want to get in front of the court and get this heard, but my client's refuting the allegations that there's been continued harassment through the, post arraignment to the date of this allegation. A lot of times these bond violations are something as simple as a misunderstanding or, hey, we can waive this, let's all just talk about what happened. In this instance, we're in a factual divide as to what actually happened. So we would need to have a contested bond violation hearing.
Schedule and then you can get your witnesses in here.
I would just ask that, and Ms. Floyd Carter already spoke to her about it, but that Mr. Tadala be provided that supplemental report with the allegations, so the bond violation could go, hearing could go forward, he could defend the
Okay.
factual allegations.
Do you know if Mr. Jadal is available by phone so we can pick a date?
Let me try real quick here.
I'd rather have a date picked right now.
Completely understood, and if we need to move it to a different MIDC to deal with the bond violation, we can get the report to who would need to try. Actually.
All right.
Hey, Senator, we are on the record right now.
You guys work that out with her. I'm gonna keep working.
Yes, exactly. So there's a bond violation for which continue contact. There's a 57-page supplemental report. I'm trying to get a date, pre-trial and bond violation at the same time.
So in person.
In person, but I don't know what you're looking at. Yep, Heather's coming over right now.
You kind of put me on speaker, you okay with that?
Sandra, we have February 12th, February 23rd, February 26th. The 12th and 26th are Thursdays. The 23rd is a Monday.
Is that okay?
That's fine.
The-
There.
So Monday, 12, or 23 is what we're doing?
I don't know. That is seriously themselves.
Second.
Thursday, the 26th.
Yes.
We can do very early, 8:15. Then you can get out of here after.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks,
Set
Sam.
notice.
Have a good day. So you know what, Your Honor, let me just not move something 3 times, we get the wonderful. Right to the source.
You got it. Mr. Dowell's definitely, she's. That's super nice. Everybody else, it's unite the follow, so it should be. Judge, it's not, but.
We're doing a notice, Heather?
Yeah.
All that's, it's all done. Mr. Hammond, you want to take the conversation? Go ahead and start with them, get you guys' notice. I'll bring them.
Oh. But I guess, yeah, we're good, then you got your day on, so, one thing I will say. Garbage, whatever that was, message, this day, so that next day, yeah. Okay, and not like, just more like, just don't, she doesn't want to do more report. I know. And I was.
So we're done out there now?
Yes. One.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, so not. Reset, in like the past few weeks, it was. Okay. Then.
Yes, you just take one for the violations. Thanks. Yeah. We keep on your side, Heather, you're gonna kill it.
No, you're gonna do, I'm gonna do it for,
Violations.
the violation.
Okay.
Well, no, not the burden, that's why I was thinking, like, that's what I was thinking that you're saying, if we, that's, it don't have to be a huge. So, yeah, we'll go chat real quick. Thank you, Bailey.
Yeah.
Yes. Can go from there.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, you know what? I guess I could have. I didn't, sorry.
In this courtroom moment, the defendant agrees to plead guilty to the reduced charge of failing to display a valid license, while the original charge is dismissed as part of the agreement. During the discussion, the judge asks about her employment and financial situation, trying to understand how she supports herself. The defendant explains that she is currently unemployed and relying on public assistance while trying to rebuild her situation and eventually regain her driver's license. After hearing the explanation, the judge decides to give her a break in sentencing and places her on 12 months of non-reporting probation, meaning she simply needs to stay out of trouble and not drive until she legally restores her license. The judge warns that if she drives again without a license, the court will respond much more harshly. Question: do you think the judge made the right decision by giving probation instead of harsher punishment? If you enjoy real courtroom moments like this, like the video and subscribe for more courtroom content.